Now let's talk about the use method. The use method is used to add a new middleware in this application, and if you are using the next method, then it will pass the execution to the next middleware. So let's use the app.use method. Let's right click on this method and choose go to definition. So here is the definition of this use method. Adds a middleware delegate to the application's request pipeline. Since we are dealing with the async programming, so we can simply write the code for async, and here we need to pass two parameters. First is the context and second is the next. And here I can write some code. Just to understand the message properly, here I am using this N for the new line. Let's build this application. Go back to the browser, refresh this page. Here you can see we have only one message, hello from use1. We do not have any message from run method. Why? Because we are not using the next method in our first middleware. Here we are getting the request at this app.use middleware. We have the message. This message will get displayed on the browser, and because we do not have the next method over here, that is why the request will not travel to the next middleware. It will simply return from the first middleware. Now let's use the next method. Save the changes, build this application again, go back to the browser, refresh this page this time. This time you can see we have two messages. The first one is coming from the use middleware and the second one is coming from run middleware. Because we have the message hello from run to, that is why we have the run to over here. Now let's say I want to add some more code after this next method. Let's copy this code, paste it over here, and here I'm writing use to. Let's update the message and add a new line here also. Save the changes, build this application, refresh this page. Here you can see first we have the message from use1, then we have the message from run method, and then at the last we have the message from use2. So here is the execution. The request will come at this first middleware. Whatever code you have written over here before the next method, that will get executed, and then because of this next method, the request will travel to the next middleware. Here the execution will work, and because this run method is used to complete the middleware, so the request again will travel back from this run method to the use method, and here whatever code you have written after the next method, that will get executed. To understand this concept in a more better way, let's use one more use middleware. Now let's update some messages like this is use1, then here we can say use2. Okay, so these are messages from the first middleware, hello from use1, and this is the first message. Then here is the second message, and here is the second message from this first use middleware. Then again here we have the first message from second use middleware and the second message from this second middleware. Let's build this application, refresh this page. This time you can see first we got the message from middleware 1, the first message. Then the request is traveling to the second middleware. Then here we have the message from second middleware and this is the first message. And then we have this run middleware and here we have the message, and remember the request is traveling in the same order. So first it will travel to run to the second one. So here we have message from second middleware, second message, and then the first middleware and the second message. So this is how the use, next and run method work in ASP.NET Core application. Now let's say instead of using this run method, you want to use the use method over here. Let's comment this code, copy this code again, paste it over here, and now let's remove this next method. Here I'm writing request complete. Build this application, refresh this page. This time you can see we are having the similar type of output, and this is because we are not using the next method in the third middleware. The request is traveling from first to second, then third, then second, and then first. It means you can also use this use method without next method in place of run method.